Hi, my name is Susana Martinez. I also go by Susie. The way I first got involved in water polo is that I joined a summer league at my local pool and I ended up really liking swimming, and so I joined a club team called Duke City Aquatics. Two coaches who were really in love with the sport, Joe and Janet, pushed me to play and I ended up loving it.
My name is Elisa Cordero. I have been playing water polo for about 3.5 years now. I got involved my freshman year of high school when a bunch of my friends were joining and I barely even knew how to swim.
My name is Nathaniel Algram, and I got involved in water polo through the high school league in New Mexico. I've been playing water polo for almost a year now, but I've been exposed to water polo and around water polo for the last 4.
When I tell other people that I play water polo, they kind of give me a questionable look.
They're usually kind of shocked and they question, like, what even is that sport? Like, I hadn't heard of it.
People's reactions are mostly surprised or confused when I play water polo.
It's not a very well-known sport, so they're usually really surprised.
Kind of have to explain to them what it is and how we play.
You know, skeet shooting, dog breeding, water polo.
Water polo, isn't it terribly dangerous?
I'll say I had 2 ponies drowned under me.
So if I had to explain water polo to someone who had no idea what water polo is, start off by saying we play in a pool, obviously.
Water polo in its entirety is like a mixture of soccer and basketball and any other sport you can think of in water.
There's 2 cages. It's kind of set up similar to like a basketball, like soccer field, how there's like a goal on each side.
There are 2 teams. Each team consists of a goalie and 6 field players.
Everyone starts on their side and then they swim out, and it's just changing back and forth whose ball it is, trying to get as many goals as possible.
Like basketball, it transitions back and forth when someone scores a goal.
After a score, we line up in the middle and we start again, similar to soccer. It's a mix of football when it comes to physicality. It's a very contact sport. We get fouls, we get red cards. Red cards mean we get ejected. Fouls, we just go sit. Like in hockey, how they get ejected in hockey, we go do the same 20-second penalty, sit out.
You can only catch and touch the ball with one hand. Unless you're a goalie, then you can use 2 hands.
No one in the pool is standing on the bottom of the pool. It's treading the entire time.
The objective of the game is just to score as many goals as possible. Water polo community in Albuquerque. Very small. There are only 2 teams, and we both practice at the same pool, actually. Which is kind of funny because when you go out to places like California, you could probably find 15 teams in like a 20-mile radius.
I love being a part of the water polo community in Albuquerque. It's nice to have that kind of friendly rivalry where you can play your best against your friends. It's just a great experience to have these people from every walk of life all coming together in the water.
The water polo community in Albuquerque is very beneficial. It's a very small community, so we all kind of know who everyone is.
Water polo has had a really big impact on my life personally. I've been able to travel a lot. You get to experience a lot of different cultures and different playing techniques as well. I've been able to go to NTSC's, which is the National Team Selection Camp. It's a program. And both years I've been selected for the national team. This has really opened up a lot of opportunities because I got to tour colleges, several actually. I got to talk with big college scouts and make a lot of friends just because I'm traveling so much. So I have friends now all over the country and all over the world actually.
The biggest challenges I've faced with water polo would be my physical size. Compared to everyone else, I am much smaller. I'm not the fastest swimmer or the strongest, and so I have to fight a little harder than other people. But water polo has impacted my life in the fact that it's made me more aggressive, not necessarily in a bad way, but more assertive in my everyday life. Like, I can stand up for myself.
Challenges I faced for me since I started so late was getting exposed and actually learning more about the sport because I had to learn a lot really quickly. I got second at high school state last year. I Basically have fallen in love with the sport, so I want to continue to work with it, and maybe coaching my own team. I want to work with like the Olympic team and the national teams. I think it's made me realize how little of a community is in Albuquerque. I want to work on making that community larger.
Overall, water polo is a great experience.